Good morning again, YTPC. Buckeye Piper coming at ya. So Mrs. Buckeye Piper has struck again. Check out this pipe. This is my first churchwarden, and it's a Nording churchwarden. Look at that thing. Look how beautiful that is. Picked out by Mrs. Buckeye Piper. I've got another one I might pull the trigger on today that she's picked out. I will tell you, I am quickly becoming a Nording fan. If you don't have a Nording in your collection, I have 3 now. Highly recommend it. And this thing is smoking so well. So in it today, Rattray's Bagpiper's Dream. Been wanting to get my hands on this for a while and finally was able to find some at Boswell's. Anybody looking for Rattray's, Boswell's has a fantastic selection of it. I just put in a nice big Rattray's order. Hallow the Wind, they got a couple tins. Marlin Flake, couple tins. Was able to get a couple tins of Old Gallery. I'd already had some of 40 Virginia. Really digging the Rattray's blend. This is my first go with Bagpiper's Dream, and it says it combines the sweet black Cavendish and golden Virginia tobaccos with hand-ripe Virginia flake and curly. And if you read the back, Bagpiper's Dream unites Swedish, not Swedish, but sweetish black Cavendish and golden Virginia, and then hand-rubbed Virginia flake and curly. The foretaste increases when you open the tin, and the fantastic cognac aroma reaches your nose. Promised, you won't be able to fill your pipe quickly enough. Every draw, pure pleasure. So this is a cognac flavored mixture cut. I've been having my eyes out for it for a while. Finally got it. I will tell you, not disappointed at all. It's got that nice Virginia flavor. You can taste that sweet black Cavendish some in there. And man, I'm really pleased. I might have to stock up a couple more tins. Check that out. Olive wood Piper tamper in the house. Using that thing. Working fantastic. So I dried this Rattray's out for about an hour. And it seemed to be perfect. So, but, you know, just got me thinking, you know, last night, man, I was, after watching some of the lives, I had about 4 different pipes in different websites. I'd put it in the shopping cart, then pull it out. You know, I really like that Ginger's Favorite by Savinelli. It's a fantastic looking pipe. But this next Nording I think I'm going to pull the trigger on is an orange bent. I think it's what it's called. And just the grain work on that is fantastic. So I kind of take it when Mrs. Buckeye says, hey, that looks cool, that's the green light to buy it. Don't know that that's true. But she digs these Nordings. I mean, she's a fan of wood. Her father is a woodworker. He does excellent work with all kind of stuff. He can make, you know, you name it, he can make it with wood. So she's growing up around wood and really enjoys, you know, the aesthetics of wood, especially of natural wood, and how it's shaped and how it looks, and just how it looks, you know, rough cut. She picks on me about my Savinellis. Like I have a 321 that I got in a starter kit. I don't think I've ever smoked it. She says it looks like an avocado. I forget which pipe in there that she says looks like an old man's, well, let's just say his nether regions of an old man. So she picks on me for that. But, you know, I knocked out Mixture 76 in the Codger series, or Mixture 79 in the Codger series today. So I wanted to come back with something a little more flavorful. I think I hit the nail on the head with this Bagpiper's Dream. I might have to get a few more tins for the cellar. Man, the room note is just fantastic on it too, even being outside. But want to jump on here, just check in, working some ideas for some new series. I had a great idea last week when Mrs. Buckeye and I were in Virginia Beach. We were swimming in the hotel. Just messing around, right? Just swimming around, being stupid. And just took me back to when I was a kid and swimming in pools and things like that. And so we got to talking about when we were kids and all the stuff that we used to do. And I came up with an idea that I'm going to probably start a series on here shortly. And it might run concurrently with my Codger series. And this smoke's so good. But the idea for my series is kind of growing up in the 80s. What it was like, what's different nowadays, things that we do now or did then, and you don't see kids doing now. You know, one thing that came to my mind is, man, when I was a kid, we were always on our bikes. There'd be like, we'd look like a doggone motorcycle gang. There'd be 10, 12 of us, sometimes even more in the neighborhood, riding around on our bikes. I can't tell you the last time I've seen kids riding around on a bike. I really can't. It's been years. Kids out shooting basketball, things of that nature. So if anybody has any ideas, you know, I'm putting together my list now. I have my ideas lined up. You know, some of the things that I'm going to talk about back growing up in the 80s is, you know, being outside, playing outside, wiffle ball, bike riding, swimming pools, roller skating rinks, things we grew up with. You know, when I was 10 or 11, I didn't have an iPhone, obviously, or anything like that. We rolled down the hill for fun. How stupid is that? You know, we'd be outside playing, throwing dirt. We lived on a big hill, so we would roll down that daggone hill until we were sick. In the winter, we'd sled down it, so that's going to be another series. Oh, I actually got a little bit of a gurgle, so I got to try out my extra long pipe cleaner. But, you know, I think I want to do something along those lines. So, you know, anybody wants to jump in or has any ideas, or, you know, maybe it brings back nostalgia from when you were a kid. It's good stuff. So anyhow, just going to jump off here. I just want to check in again, and I wanted to say, hey, wanted to get a pipe in and test out this churchwarden that I really, really like. And I'll check back in with you. Later. Let you know what's going to go on. I'm going to finish up the Codger series here. Hopefully, got about 3, 4, 5 blends to do left, and that'll be done. And then I might jump into the 80s, talk about the music and growing up, and man, it was a great time. So anyhow, YTPC, thanks for watching. I got a little long-winded, I apologize. Stay safe, be blessed. Remember, don't laugh at live dragons. We'll catch you later, probably even later today with another Kaja review. Take care, everybody.